Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing the 15 random questions tag that I found on Tumblr. The link will be in the description, as always, and let's get this started. What was the last book you read? The last book I read was a book called Milkweed, and I read it for summer reading, and it was all about like the Holocaust and all that type of stuff. So if you guys like that historical fiction, you guys should really read it because it was a really good book. Do you like roller coasters? I love roller coasters. I think they're so fun to do. After a while, I do get kind of like sick and I get like a giant headache. Day or night? I love nighttime, like at 2 a.m. to like 4 a.m. because that's just like alone time. I can do what I want, like no one else is awake. What do you hear right now? I hear kids playing from over there. I hear wind and I hear myself and I hear my computer fan because it's an old computer. What would you name your son or daughter if you had one? I do not know what I'll name my daughter, but I'm definitely going to name my son Christopher. Do you want kids? Why or why not? Yes, I do want kids. I want like at least 2. Doesn't matter if it's a boy or girl. I would rather have it be a boy and a girl, both of them, but if it's 2 boys, 2 girls, I really don't care. What's your favorite memory with your best friends? I can't really think of one right now. Like I could just think of like stupid little ones that weren't really like great memories, but they were just like stupid funny ones. So I don't really have an answer to that question right now because that involves a lot of thinking to the past and I'm too lazy to do that. So let's move on to the next question. How many times did it take you to pass your driver's test? 0 times because I cannot drive yet because I'm underage. The scariest dream you had? This is not the scariest, but it's kind of scary, I guess, if you're in it. But I had this a lot for like a straight month, like 2 months. So I'm just going to tell you guys anyway, and it was a little scary, so I guess I'll say it. So it all started with me on my swing set, just swinging on the swing. And I have like this path out of the woods where fire trucks can go through if there's a fire. And so I was swinging on the swing and Michael Myers walks out of there. And so I run up to my deck and go inside and I have glass doors. And of course you run slow, but he did not get me there. I hid behind the couch, which like in the dream, the couch was like right in front of the door, which is kind of weird. But and my aunt and my sister were on the couch, and I hid behind it, and then the couch lifted up, and Michael Myers was just standing there looking at me from the other side of the glass, and then I wake up. So I had that for like a straight 2 months. How tall are you? I'm about 5'6" and 5'7", like between that type of height. The last thing you ate was? The last thing I ate was a cheeseburger. A band you want to see live is? I don't really know if I would want to see like a band because I don't really like a Pacific band. I usually pick different songs from like different bands and different singers. So I don't really, again, with just like the other one, I don't really have an answer to this one. Sorry about that. Do you have a hero / someone you look up to? If so, who? I definitely look up to my great-grandmother. She was in like the Holocaust and the concentration camps, and she escaped it and moved to America. When they let her go, she did like break the law and escape it. So I really look up to her because she was strong all the way through, and she could have just let go and died and kill herself or something like that, but she didn't. She kept going, and now I'm here. Do you like to swim? Yes. Things you look for in a guy / girl. Things I look for in a girl are like a humor side. I love someone who has humor, like I guess you would say that can be funny and that can laugh, that has a sense of joke. I can't think of the word right now, but you know, someone who's funny. Has a book ever upset you? Well, I'm not really a reader. Like, I didn't really even finish the Milkweed book, but it was kind of upsetting, I guess. So I guess a few times of the books that I read. What was the first instrument you learned to play? I have not played an instrument yet, and maybe never. Some of your hobbies include, well, right now I just do track and drama, but I used to do like baseball, football, soccer, so usually all the things. How do you deal with anger? I don't really deal with anger too good. Like I guess some moments I do. I used to just like not deal with it that good, but now I just like listen to some music and yeah. Something you like about your appearance is? I liked my hair, even though I don't really know how it looks right now, but I like to like style it in different ways. Like it looks different from last video if you look at that, and I just like to style it different ways. I think it's fun. What was the last movie you watched? The last movie I watched was the movie Lucy, and it was really, really good. Kind of short, 90 minutes, but if you want to see it and you're kind of hesitant, definitely see it. It's really, really good. Do you have a favorite ghost story? What about a personal ghost story? My favorite ghost story is probably from like my aunts and my mom, because they used to live in a house. I don't know if you guys believe in ghosts or not, but I definitely do. They used to live in a house that was kind of haunted, so they tell me those stories and I like them. And as for personal experiences, I go through a lot. It might just be my family. My family says it's because I'm growing up, you know, I'm a teenager, so they like to go for those people, I guess. So, but I guess I was over the couch over there. You can't see the couch, but I was over there, and I was just had my headphones on, and people say that like they can connect through like energy, basically. I don't know, and I wasn't listening to anything. I was maybe I was watching a video, I don't know, but something just whispered in my ear and was like, shh, they're sleeping. And like it frightened me at first. Like, I could actually hear the voice, like it wasn't just like something on the video, and it was kind of creepy. But I got over it. I just tend to ignore these type of things, and I think that's just the best way to deal with it. Do not fight back at them, because then they get mad. So if you don't believe in the ghosts, that's okay, but I definitely do, and that's one of my experiences. I have a bunch more, but it's too long to talk about. Where's the farthest from home that you've gone? So I've been to like Florida and Bahamas. So I think that's the farthest that I have gone. I was gonna say Canada, but that makes no sense because that's, yeah, so Florida, like Bahamas. I don't know if Bahamas is farther than Florida. So any of those two. Have you met anyone through Tumblr that you would like to meet in real life? No, I don't really talk to people on Tumblr, so that answer would be no. Do you look like your parents? Well, people say I look a lot like my mom. In some cases I kind of look like my dad, but mostly my mom. Things you have in common with your parents. Well, my mom runs, and I run a little bit. My mom is good with kids. I'm okay. I don't know anything else. What is to the right of you? Well, there's a desk, there's a curtain, there's a window, and there's a wall, and there's a mirror, and there's a hat on the window, and there's a towel. So, is this the right? This is my right, so I don't know if you guys will think it would be the left, but this is my right. So that's what's over there. A favorite memory with a sibling. Once, me and my sister, we were home alone, and we really wanted to go to Dunkin' Donuts. So we scooted there, but like on a busy street, and my neighbor told my parents, and we got in trouble. And another memory is that we were home alone again, and we wanted to defrost some bread. So my sister put the bread in the microwave with the plastic, and the whole microwave got caught on fire. And I was really young by then, so my sister was like, call 911, and I sat in a corner and cried. And then my sister used like this little shot glass to put out the fire, not like a big bowl, just a little shot glass. But it finally went out after like 2 minutes. And my parents found out like a year later. I don't know how they didn't find out sooner, and they were like, wait, I think the microwave is burnt a little bit. I don't know how they didn't notice that before. What is something you wish you'd done? Nothing really like I wish I did done, because I could still do stuff. So if I wanted to do something, I can just do it now. Like I want to do skydiving. I'm not wishing that I did skydiving when I was like 9 years old, but I can do it when I'm older, because if I did do like skydiving, then that my opinion would change, and I might be like another person and not be the same type of person, and I like just who I am, so I could just do it in the future. So what are some of your favorite blogs? I don't really read blogs, so I guess none. Something others have described you as. I guess people said I was funny. People say I'm crazy. People say, I don't know what, I don't even know. The next question. Name of every pet you had. I had a hamster named Teddy, a hamster named Nikki, a fish named Buddy, a dog named Buka, and my mom had a fish named Sushi, but I kind of fed it too, so it was kind of like all of ours. And then right now I have a dog named Alex. Your favorite superhero? That would definitely be the Hulk. Two of your fears are, one of my fears are being kidnapped, and I guess being in like a situation where, like I guess like if I was on a giant pole in the middle of the city and I was standing on top of it and I could fall. That's definitely a fear that I could have. What do you major in college? Well, I do not go in college, and I do not know what I will be majoring in. So it's kind of, I don't really know what I want to be like when I grow up, like when I want to be. So I can't answer that question yet. What is your favorite season? Spring. The best vacation you took? The best vacation I took was when I was in I was 6 years old, and I went to Florida with my whole family. By whole family, I just mean my mom, dad, and my sister, not like my aunts and uncles and everything. But it was really fun. I had a great time. I wish I remembered more of it since I was only 6 years old. But I really want to go back there. I did go on a cruise, but I liked being on the land better. Not that I was afraid, but it's just that you went somewhere. Like I went to the Bahamas, but I had to leave like the same day. It would be fun if like I could stay over and like do that stuff and like do different things every day in the Bahamas, because it's a really nice place and I really like that place. So I plan on going to there soon. Why is your best friend your best friend? My best friend is my best friend because they always make me laugh when I'm sad. I always make them laugh. And it's just, I don't know. You can't really explain like a friendship between people. And maybe some people can, but I don't think a lot of people can. Like they can maybe make like what I say, they make each other laugh, make each other feel good. But really, deep down, you can't really explain a friendship or like a love or a bond. So that's a really tough question. How did you come across your favorite band? Again, I do not have a favorite band. Jobs you wanted as a little kid. Jobs that I wanted as a little kid, I always wanted to be a scientist. Not so much anymore, but I always wanted to be a scientist. Are you an introvert or an extrovert? To be honest, I don't know what those mean. But, so I'm gonna skip that. I feel really stupid and people if I face palming, but I do not know what those mean. Wait, if it means like you see the glass half empty or the glass half full, I see it half full, but I may be totally wrong at that. When was the last time you drank? If you mean drink anything, like maybe 20 minutes ago, I had a Pepsi. I love Pepsi. Pepsi's my favorite, but I don't drink because I'm underage, so I guess Pepsi. But I think they meant like alcohol, but I put it in a PG-13 way. What? How many pillows do you sleep with? I sleep with 4. 2 here, 2 here. I always need 2 pillows because it's just more comfy. Like, once you sleep with 2 pillows, like if you sleep with 1 pillow and then you sleep with 2 pillows, you can't go back. You always sleep with 2 pillows. Are you a safe driver? I have not driven yet, but hopefully I am when I do drive. Something that's bothering you right now. Well, I've been talking a lot. It might not seem like it, but I do make mistakes, so my throat is bothering me a little bit. So I need to get a drink. I need to get a drink, and it's going to be Pepsi again. How many CDs do you own? In all, like when I was younger, we used to have CDs, like way younger. Well, not way younger, but younger. But then I started like using the iPod and all that stuff. So really, in my whole life, I usually just use my sister's. So mine, I probably just have like 5 because I didn't really use CDs that much. Because I was born in the age of tradition. What? Technology, I mean tradition. How many books do you own? Well, I have a bookshelf because I have a bunk bed with a desk underneath. So I have a bookshelf, like I have bookshelves. And my books probably go out here. And a lot of them are kids' books, like this lawn. And a lot of them are kids' books. And because when I had them when I was a kid, I don't know why I still have them. And my school year book pictures. So probably none. No, I definitely have some. I probably have like 5 on that desk that I have. And then I have like this big bucket of books, which weren't mine, with my sister's. But I did read like 2 of them. Again, I'm not a reader. But, you know, I still have some books. I still have books on my desk. It doesn't matter what kind of books they are. It doesn't matter if they're 10 pages long. I still have books on my desk. How many aunts and uncles do you have? I have about 8. But then it went down to 7 because of a divorce. And then sadly, well, he's still my uncle, but sadly, it's 6 that who's alive because my uncle did die when I was in 3rd grade. So, alive is 6, but in all is 7 that I know of. I have, like, other family, like in New Jersey somewhere, but, I know, so, 7, it's 7. Okay, number 50, the last one. Top 5 something. I'm going to do top 5 candies. Number 1, Sour Patch Kids. Number 2, Sour Gummy Worms. Number 3, Starburst. Number 4, Skittles, original and sour. And number 5, chocolate. Milk chocolate, not dark chocolate. Milk chocolate. And no nuts. No nuts in my chocolate. Milk chocolate, creamy. Is that what's it called? I don't know. So guys, there you have it. I did the 15 random questions tag. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Sorry if this was kind of a longer video, but it is 15 questions. I can't believe how much 100 questions would be. Maybe we could do that sometime. I'll definitely split it up into like 2 parts. I was even thinking of splitting this up to 2 parts, but I was just like, what the heck? I'm just going to put it all in one video because I can do what I want. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Hashtag Pugs. Hashtag see you later. Superman, Batman, Superwoman, Green Lantern. My eyes attracted to Scooby-Doo cape. Now it looks like an apron, but I don't know if you guys can see it. I don't know if you guys know how people, they dress up like Mickey Mouse and all characters and stuff. Well, at Six Flags, they dressed up as Scooby-Doo and Shaggy, and I got to take a picture with them with my cape. And